Hi there, I'm Warwithin. An event featuring Follie's hunt, Operation Attractamentum, has begun in Warframe. Let's take a look at the overview and how to play. During the event, special sections are added to Zorba's shop. Be sure to exchange your nightmare tattoos for items during the event. New items are available for exchange, including ephemera, operator accessories, a statue of Executor, Nitok, Shandana, Gunblade skins. Locked ephemera should unlock with time. Of course, you also have a chance to get items that were available in previous events. However, since Arcane can't be traded, you might be able to take it a little easier. You can get Nightmare Tattoos by completing Nightmare Mission or the Follie Hunt. If you complete a Nightmare Mission, you will receive 10 of them. If you complete the Follie Hunt, you will receive 3 in normal mode and 4 in steal mode. It seems that you only need to complete the Nightmare Mission, but there is a limit on the number of missions available. Since it takes time to refresh, it's wiser to do a Follie Hunt, which you can do anytime and repeatedly. During the event, there are 2 missions in the Venus Relay, but be sure to choose the one with the Operation Attractamentum at the top. Be careful, because you can't get Nightmare Tattoos from the bottom one. In the Follie Hunt, there are 3 medallions, and you will receive bonus Nightmare Tattoos every time you pick up one. If you find 1 medallion, you will receive 2 Nightmare Tattoos in normal mode and 3 in Steel Pass mode. Since Golden Instinct reacts to pain, your best option is to find it by your own eyes. That's a brief overview of the event. Complete Nightmare missions and Follie hunts to get exclusive items. But in the end, it looks like we'll have to streamline our Follie hunts as much as possible. So let's take a look at some more specific strategies. I'm sure most of you already know faster Warframes have an advantage. However, I'll focus on other things besides Warframe that you can improve. First, make sure to complete these 3 things. These will boost your Follie farming efficiency significantly. In other words, before completing these tasks, you should probably avoid collecting Follie. Well, that was a long introduction. Let's take a closer look. First, earn Quill rank points to raise Quill's rank. I explained how to do this in detail in the operator leveling video. Once you reach rank 4, buy 21 Megas Cadence from Quill. Using the Void Dash will increase the operator's movement speed. If you switch mods before picking up the paint and use the Void Dash, you can boost your movement speed. Next, let's complete the quest up to the old piece. Once you have progressed that far in the main quest, drifters will become available. You can switch to drifter by pressing the button in the top right corner of the operator edit screen. Once you switch to drifter, you'll be able to use rolling, which increases your movement speed massively. Next, make sure you can use at least 1 Tauron Strike. Once it becomes usable, you can install the Tauron Strike specific mod from the equipment menu. Let's install a mod here to increase the operator's movement speed. Mods like Matem Eram, Kalb Zivi, and Every T can increase the drifter's movement speed. Additionally, it's a good idea to use mods like Hyan Daber and Ubri Kanep and to boost the amp's firepower as well. For the arcane slot in the middle, anything will do for now. If something to increase the operator's movement speed is added in the future, you should use it. Finally, let's summarize the requirements and how to use this build. Raise Quill's rank to level 4. Buy and install Megas Cadence. Progress to Old Piece to unlock the Drifter. Unlock Tauron Strike and install its exclusive mod. Once you have completed these 3 steps, let's try it out. When you find the paint, switch to the Drifter. Then perform a short Void Dash. With Arcane's effect, the Drifter can move faster. Pick up the paint, roll, and quickly deliver it to the canvas. For finding the canvas and other details, please refer to my previous video. That's the overview of the Operation Attractamentum and Follie's hunting tips. Thank you very much for watching. If you want more, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye!